Hello, beautiful people. I am your friendly guide, Mr. Smart. In this episode of the 7 Habits series, we'll learn how to utilize this animated series in the original book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, to fully understand, internalize, and practice the essence of the 7 habits. This self-improvement will not be possible without intentional efforts in the right direction, so Mr. Smart advises you to seek self-mastery by practicing the first 3 habits. Be proactive, begin with the end in mind, and put first things first. These habits will move you from the state of dependence to independence. Mr. Smart explores the paradigms of dependence, independence, and interdependence in detail in a separate episode of the 7 Habits series. You can conveniently find its link in the description and card. Independence and private victory is the result of mastering the first 3 habits. With the achievement of these private victories and improvements, you'll have the character base from which you can effectively work on more personality-oriented public victories of teamwork, cooperation, and communication. These qualities will lead you to interdependence, and only truly independent people can achieve such interdependence. These public victories are the natural consequence of the next 3 habits, which are: think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, and synergize. However, Mr. Smart wants to remind you that it's not necessary to fully achieve a private victory before working on a public one. Don't stifle yourself for years trying to work on a private victory before you even attempt to work on a public victory. You can work on both of these types of victories side by side. A clear understanding of sequence will enable you to manage and monitor your growth and development more effectively. Now, the final and 7th habit is to sharpen the saw. Now, this means to undergo frequent self-renewal on 4 levels: the physical, spiritual, mental, and social. We shall learn, or rather live these ideas step by step. So, my viewers, subscribe to Mr. Smart and join us in our endeavor to promote smart living. I love to inspire my friends and fellows to live a smart life physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. The 7 Habits series is a part of this bigger effort to promote smart living. This series consists of animated videos which elaborate and expound on the principles which Stephen Richards Covey has advocated in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This book has empowered and inspired readers for over 25 years. And still, it sits on the bestseller list, with 25 million copies sold worldwide. That's because it enshrines principles which are not bound by time or geography. He wrote this book in 1989, and when he did, he fused the genre of self-help and business literature. My fellows, my friends, my viewers, I'm sure these guidelines will go a long way in attaining private as well as public victories, provided you follow and put them into action. It's not something you can read in a minute and put in a drawer and expect a miracle from. No, it requires specific actions on your part. Moreover, it requires an open mind and soul to change. Stephen Covey writes, "No one can persuade another to change. Each of us guards a gate of change that can only be opened from the inside. We cannot open the gate of another, either by argument or by emotional appeal." So Mr. Smart would love his audience to open this gate of change. Only then will you be able to create new habits, which will in turn bring about revolutionary changes in your private as well as public life. And Mr. Smart wishes you the best of luck in this lifetime journey. Beautiful viewers, like this video if you found it interesting. Also, subscribe to Mr. Smart if you've not subscribed already, and join him in his journey to smart living. And yes, don't forget to hit the bell button for notifications so that you don't miss any episodes of the 7 Habits series. It's totally free.